Good evening. Welcome. I am so excited for tonight, as I know you all are too, and the kids are they are super excited. I want to thank you all for coming to this production from the Gospel Youth Theater Company of Pilgrim. It's a musical based on the classic work, Pilgrim's Progress. We've worked a long time, and we've put everything into it that we can, and I pray that you are just so blessed by tonight. A couple of housekeeping things. No recording and no photography. Please put your phones on airplane mode. I'm just going to ask everyone to take them out and do that now, because it will affect our wireless mics. We've got a lot of stuff running through the air here, and it would be terrible if a child's mic went off because of too much signal. So if you guys could please just do that right now. We are making a professional recording of the play, so you will be able to have that. It'll be way better than anything you do on your phone. And we will also be having a professional photographer photograph the play. So you don't need to make pictures, and you don't need to do video, and I'm just gonna ask that you not, and that would be wonderful. We are using all of the aisles. Okay, so just make sure that you don't have your bags in there or pocketbooks or feet, because the kids are going to be running up and down the aisles, and we want to keep it safe for them. I just want to tell you a little bit about what we do. We are a Christian youth theater company for ages 8 to 18. We resurrected GYTC this year. Our last musical was in 2014. And just so excited. There are graduates who were little kids then are helping me now. It's so exciting to be doing this. So it's just it's a blessing. It's an honor. It's fun to do it. It's never a chore. And the kids have fun every single week. We've had kids come in here who've never done theater, and you're going to be astounded at what you see. You know, their confidence and poise, and it's just beautiful to see. So without further ado, I present Pilgrim to you.
children, I want you to see the life that reaches for eternity.
If you could see beyond, we'll never see beyond unless you're a pilgrim in the unseen world, the world on the battleground. I dreamed a dream, the life of a pilgrim, the unseen world. Dance, dance, dance like no one's around you. Live, live, live like happiness found you. Dance, 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 be drink and be merry. Let go of all that you carry. Dance, 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 what's around us. Dance, 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 whoa, everywhere. Standing in a crowded room, people all around, eyes alive with happiness, laughter is the sound. But all I can hear is the silence deep within me. All I can see is the person I'll never be. What if I don't believe? Dance, 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 dance. Life is all dance, 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 dance. Might as well play the game, find a way to get out of bed, face the day, pretend to feel alive, love to know. I get old, but I don't believe. Dance, 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 and life is all dance, 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 dance,
Something beautiful, eternally.
but all I have is emptiness, falling short and so much less, missing out on all that life should be. What should I be? But I don't believe. Dance, 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 and life is all dance, 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 wrong everywhere, and life is all wrong everywhere.
Hey,
Hey,
so you enjoying yourself?
sure,
You, like these kinds of parties?
sure.
You don't look like it.
Thanks.
So, why are you here?
I wish I knew.
I mean, here at the party tonight.
I don't know. It's what people do, I guess. Why are you asking so many questions?
Just curious, what's your name?
Christian.
Evangelist. It's so nice to meet you, and here, I think you should read this.
Why would I read a book at a party?
Because you don't like parties. I'll leave it here for you, and if you read it, great. If not, maybe someone else will pick it up.
Soon as you need more than human remedies, 'cause we've committed more than simple felonies.
These are the words that cannot stay on the page. These are the words that cannot be erased. These are the words
That cannot stay on the page. These are the words that cannot be erased. These are the words that cannot stay on the page. These are the words that cannot be erased.
As Christian read more and more of the book, she became more and more disturbed by what it said. She soon realized a great burden was on her back, and strangely could not be removed. Christian continued to read the book day and night. Everything else seemed unimportant.
There you are! Pliable, I found her! Hey, Chris. Hey, Chris. Hello? What's wrong with you? You've been sitting over here by yourself all night.
Yeah, and you don't look so good. Your clothes are a mess.
I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
Chris, we're friends. You can talk to me.
I'm fine, okay? I'm totally fine. I just don't feel like talking right now. Okay, so you want to keep reading your book instead of hanging with us? Spectacular. Let's go, Pliable.
Hey, Chris. What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Yeah, since when have you been so interested in reading? You know, people are starting to talk about you. You haven't changed your clothes in weeks or showered. And come on, Chris, you're not okay. I can tell you haven't been eating. Come on, what's wrong?
You won't believe me.
I promise I'll believe anything you say.
Well, it's this book. At first, it seemed like a fairy tale, but I don't know. I kept reading, and somehow the stuff in this book, it's real. Like someone wrote it just for me. It says we've been wasting away in my pointless life, which is exactly how I've been feeling. We're all wasting away, and it's making me miserable. And you know what the worst part is?
What?
This thing on my back. I don't even know how it got there. It's like someone strapped a huge rock to me, and I can't get it off. Can you help me get it off?
Wait. You think there's a huge rock on your back? All right, enough. Out of here, all of you. She's just not feeling well, okay?
Yeah, it's okay, man. I have a big rock in my back, too. Can you help me get it off?
She's just not feeling well. Chris, this is a joke, right? You're not serious. There's no rock.
You said you'd believe me.
Chris, there's something seriously wrong with you. Go home and get some sleep.
I can't sleep.
Why not?
You again.
Why can't you sleep? What's wrong?
Have you read this book?
Yeah?
Everything is wrong. I'm done with life.
Done with life? You have to keep reading.
And now there's this thing on my back.
I know.
You know? You can see it?
Of course.
Everyone thought I was making it up. Here, help me get it off.
I can't. You had to go to the cross for that.
You're kidding.
No.
The cross? How do I get there?
You had to leave the city forever.
Forever? But this is where I live.
You don't have to stay. You can choose to leave.
My friends, my sister.
These are not your friends. They don't know you and you don't know them. Surrounding yourself with beautiful people. What really matters gets pushed to the side. You're tired of it all. You can't keep this up for long. But there's a better life to live. So rise above it all.
Rise above it all? I don't see how that's possible.
Leave. There's a better place. The book tells you about it. I can show you. See the wicket gate over there? Where the light is?
Yeah.
Okay, enter there and follow the path till you come to the cross where your burden will be taken away.
Great. And after that?
Continue on the path. Eventually you'll arrive at your new home, the Celestial City.
Okay. Wicket gate, cross, Celestial City.
Christian, don't leave the path, no matter what. Even when it gets difficult and you want out.
All right, I'll stay on the path. By the way, how long does it take till I get there?
Oh, just the rest of your life. It's worth it.
I don't know why I believe you, but all right. Let's go.
I'm not going with you.
I have to go alone?
Of course not. The king's with you.
What king?
The king, the one who made you. It tells you about him in your book.
All right. This is crazy. I don't know why I'm going, but bye.
Bye. Keep the light in front of you. Chris, come back. Chris, you can stop now. We get the joke. I know you can hear me. Christian, we didn't mean to hurt your feelings. You're being too emotional. Christian, we're sorry for laughing at you. Stop. Please stop. I'm so tired and I'm hungry. Practically wasting away. Don't you want to go home and eat something? Gotcha. What?
Obstinate. Pliable. Nice to run into you.
What possessed you to run like that? You would have thought someone was trying to murder you.
I'm not going back.
Of course you're coming back. It's dangerous out here.
No, I mean, I'm not going back ever.
Okay, you win. This is such a funny joke. I am so glad we made the memory. Can we go home now?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Wait, seriously, what are you gonna eat out here?
I'll figure something out.
You would never survive by yourself.
You want to come with me?
Please.
Well, where are you going?
The Celestial City.
That sounds nice. I'll go.
Pliable, there's no such thing as the Celestial City.
Sorry, man. Can't go.
Pliable, the Celestial City is a real place.
Will there be food?
The best food you've ever tasted.
I'm going with her.
What? You can't just... You'll never make it past dinner. Unbelievable.
So, tell me more about this place we're going to.
Well, the king has prepared a city out for us. A palace of pure gold, clear as glass. The book says there are shining jewels along the walls.
Sounds pretty cool.
Pliable, it's amazing. Nothing bad ever happens there. Nothing goes wrong.
How do you know?
It's in the book. I never read that a place exists. We were made for this, and I never knew. Till I find mine, I'm believing lies, but I know it's true. There's a place where there's no fear of judgment or death. No more sorrow or pain or regret. Nothing but happiness forever.
And when we reach the city, we'll understand the journey to a land we were made for. The city of our King, it will be home, 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 home.
We'll have peace like we've never known in our glorious home, never leave again. We'll be asked to sit down and eat at a marvelous feast that will never end.
And we'll see for the very first time in our lives what was here and poured from our eyes.
And we will meet the one who made us.
And when we reach the city, we'll understand the journey to a land we were made for. The city of our King, it will be home, 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 home. We'll be home.
It sounds amazing. How long till we get there?
Oh, it'll be a while.
Like what? A few hours?
Like the rest of our lives, let's go.
Oh, wait. I don't think I heard you right.
The rest of our lives!
When
were you gonna fill me on that little detail?
I'm sorry. I just really wanted you to come with me and...
Fine, still go. But the rest of our lives, we're just gonna be on this little road for the rest of our lives. What will we do for fun?
I'm sure we'll find something to do.
Like what?
Well, for one, the book says the king is traveling with us.
The
right?
king?
Yeah, right here. I am with you always, even to the ends of the age. So I guess that means he's right here.
Right here? I don't see anyone.
That's because he's invisible.
Oh, so you think there's an invisible king traveling with us?
Yup.
Uh-huh. So how long have you been seeing this invisible king?
Well, I can't exactly see him.
Aha! So how do you know he's there?
Liable, are you okay? Why do you scream?
What was that? Did you? No. There's no way. You're not possibly strong enough.
Strong enough for what? You feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm totally feeling fine. Let's go.
Hey, remember, this way.
So the pilgrims continued to talk about the king in the celestial city. But the more they talked, the more confused they became.
Well, I know the king is good.
But sometimes he lets bad things happen.
Yeah.
So he's a bad king.
Yes, no, maybe, sometimes.
They walked around and talked for circles, around and around. And soon,
Are you sure you're not making this all up?
they fell into a sewer!
A sewer?
Yeah, a real sewer.
I'm drowning! I can't get out!
I'm gonna be sick. Guess you forgot to tell me about the sewer too, huh?
I didn't know.
You don't know much about anything. Obstinate was right. I'm going home.
We can't leave. We just got started. Come on, don't leave me now.
Yeah, great beginning. What's the rest gonna be like? Oh boy, this has been the worst day of my life, and I couldn't care less if you stayed in there forever.
We just got started.
Yeah, great beginning. What's the rest gonna be like? Oh boy.
Oh, come on, I can't get out. Help me get out. Help! Help, someone!
Yes?
Hi there, little girl. Could you go get your mom or dad for me? I really need help.
I'm help.
Oh. Well, that's a lovely name. The thing here is you're a bit too small to help me. Could you go get a big, strong person to help me get out of here?
The king is nice and strong. He'll help me.
He's not with us anymore.
Oh, yes, he is. He's invisible.
Well, if he's here, then how did I fall in the sewer?
Maybe you weren't watching where you were going. Here, take my jump rope.
It's not gonna work. Oh. Whoa! How do you do that?
With my jump rope.
Who are you?
I already told you, I'm help. May I have my jump rope back?
Oh, of course. So, help. Do you know why there's a sewer in the middle of the road?
Let me go check. Excuse me, why is there a sewer in the middle of the road? It's made from all the fears and doubts that discourage pilgrims.
Isn't that just dandy?
But the king has put stepping stones there so that pilgrims can cross safely. Thank you.
Who's that?
That's the narrator.
Oh. Hi.
Hello. So why didn't you use the stepping stones?
That's a good question. I don't really have an answer for that.
Next time you should use the stepping stones. The king always puts them in dangerous places. You just have to look for them.
Great. I'll be sure to remember that. Thanks.
You're welcome. Bye. So Christian continued on the path, even though her clothes were
Disgusting.
disgusting. The burden seemed lighter and the future looked bright, Christian continued on the path with a new sense of confidence. Even though she missed having someone to talk to, she knew she had nothing to fear because the king was nearby. But soon enough, she got bored again, wishing she had
Something to do or someone to talk to.
Oh, watch where you're going.
Sorry, I didn't see you.
Obviously. What's this?
Book?
Be careful,
Mind
Christian.
if I see it?
Sure.
Oh, you're one of those people.
What?
Why would you waste your time on something like this?
It's good. My friend gave it to me. Once I started reading it, I realized I had this huge burden on my back. And the only way I could get rid of it is if I take this path to the cross. Then I reach the celestial city.
Where you live, happily ever after.
Yeah, it explains it all in the book.
So let me get this straight. You read a book that caused you pain, and you believe that if you continue to follow what the book says, the pain will go away? Are you familiar with the term logic?
Yes?
Then, logically, the source of your pain will also provide the remedy.
I don't know. I guess.
Enlighten me. Why did you decide to read this tedious book of dangerous fiction?
Dangerous? Well, my friend Evangelist gave it to me and I just...
So, you blindly took the advice of someone with a strange name, Evangelist.
I guess I did.
Did I catch your name?
Christian.
Christian, worthy wise man. And I'm about to give you the best advice you'll ever receive.
Be careful.
Don't trust anyone but yourself. Let me ask you a question. Do you know what you want out of life?
I don't know. I guess to be happy. Isn't that what everyone wants? I want my life to mean something. That's why I started reading the book. I was really depressed.
And let me guess. Just as you hit rock bottom, Evangelist comes out of the blue to give you one last chance to survive.
Yes?
Thought as much. They always catch you at your weakest moments. Brilliant businessman.
Businessman?
Well, obviously he wants... Oh. You thought Evangelist was your friend, huh? I've seen millions of people on this path. Do you know what they find? Sadness, peril, hunger, grief, sword, despair, and other words, death. The slough of despond which you've clearly visited. Just the beginning. Did Evangelist mention any of that?
No.
You gotta use your brains here. Think logically. How could a long, painful road bring any good? Look, I can help you out. I have a friend that lives just over that hill. His name's Legality. He can take away your pain in just 5 easy steps. You don't have to stay on this long, narrow road, lose all your freedom. You want to make a name for yourself. This obscure road, no one will even know you're alive.
And what about my burden?
Oh, do you know what your burden really is?
It's hard to put into words.
I can put it into words. It's your shame. One day, you woke up with that pit in your stomach, that burden on your back, because you realize what you are. You're nothing like what you should be. You're a giant failure.
Are you still trying to help me?
I'm telling you what you are, and you know I'm right. That burden won't go away until you're worth something, or at least prove to everyone else you're worth something. Otherwise, how can anyone love you? The real you.
I guess that makes sense.
Of course it does. It's logical. Use wisely, my friend. Oh, I think this is yours. Not that you'll be needing it anymore.
Time has come. Time to make a choice.
There's a way. Listen to a voice.
Will you go this way?
Or will you follow me to that way?
Do you believe in offer this way?
Or are you gonna give up that way?
Come to the narrow way,
The wider way,
the harder way,
the easy way.
the journey that will take you to a better day.
The journey that will make you better right away.
Which way? Which way?
Next music cue.
So Christian left the path to find the hill. From far away, it looked pleasant and very inviting, but as Christian drew closer, the hill grew higher and higher. Was the hill going to crush her? Christian was paralyzed with fear, and now the burden was unbearably heavy. Could she run away? Could she move at all? Was it like that moment in Dream of Something Chasing You, you're completely stuck? It was. Suddenly, the hill erupted with flashes of fire! Come on, hill. Fire! It was terrifying!
Now, are you the same Christian I met in the City of Destruction? Because I gave very clear instructions to that Christian. I have no idea how that Christian could be so desperately lost.
I met a guy, and he told me there was an easier way to get rid of my burden.
With his friend Legality.
Yeah, you know him?
Yeah, and you fell for it.
Well, how am I supposed to know who to believe? You told me to go on this crazy journey to a place that might not even exist. This way seemed a lot more logical.
And look where you are now, about to be crushed by a hill. Christian, I cannot believe you allowed yourself to. Christian, you were in serious danger. The enemy has a whole army of servants hired to convince pilgrims to leave the path. You met Worldly Wiseman, right?
Yeah?
His name did not seem like a red flag.
What he told me was true. He said I'm nothing like what I should be, and that no one will love the real me until I become a better person. That makes sense.
Worldly Wiseman is the best in the business, but he's a liar. Christian, the king sees the real you and loves you just as you are, so much that he took your burden away when he died on that cross. That is how your burden is taken away. Legality would have you pretend your burden isn't even there. You'd follow a million rules to pretend that you're good enough or even perfect, but you're not perfect. And your failure would eventually crush you like that hill.
Yeah, what was that?
That was Legality and his friends who supposedly remove burdens. It's a thriving industry and... Hello?
Hi,
Who are you?
I'm Beauty with Steady Bird Removals. How can I help you?
Yeah, can you tell us what happens when pilgrims come to you for help?
I'd love to. I make people as beautiful as they deserve to be. And that means everyone will love them. Why? When they're beautiful, they finally matter. They finally belong.
Yeah, and can you tell us what happens after that part? What really happens?
I don't think my super...
Look, I know how this works, and you're not making a sale with us today, but you seem quite successful. I think my friend would like to know more about your job.
My job. The customer is always right. The customer is always right. Okay, fine. Well, to become obsessed with some mirrors standing up their competition, and since none would be as beautiful as they want to be, I crush them.
Crush them? In a literal sense?
We all have our methods.
Yeah.
That's my friend's success. He can turn people into monsters.
Yeah, I think we get it.
That's popularity, money, and of course, relationships.
Yeah, you can leave now.
But you know what's the worst? Relationships. He really seems to take that burden away, but people are so disappointing, and of course, everyone dies in the end.
Yeah, bye.
All right, lesson learned. Don't be beautiful, don't fall in love.
No, those are all good things created by the king.
Well then, why do they crush people?
Because we distort them. They were never meant to define us and never will take our burden away. Only the king can do that.
So, you think I can still go back on the path?
That's exactly where the king wants you. I'll walk you back.
Time has passed. Was it days or years of wait? At long last, Christian found a new
and it shall be opened unto you. Hello?
Come in, lass! Quick, come in!
Ow!
You didn't see-
Why do you yank me in like that?
You didn't see the arrows flying at you?
Arrows?
Indeed. Not too far from here is a huge castle where the Prince of Evil lives. He orders his demons to shoot arrows at every pilgrim who comes this way. You, my friend, had a close call.
Oh, thanks.
Just doing my job. The name's Goodwill.
Ah, Christian. Ooh, what's that smell?
Ah, you smell something tasty, eh?
Yeah.
Apple scones, fresh baked.
Yummy.
Sit yourself down and we'll have some.
Yes.
See?
Yes, please. Thank you. You're too kind.
Oh, great King and loving Father, thank you for this food we are about to eat. Thank you for providing everything we need.
Yup.
And thank you for bringing this young pilgrim here today. Help her get safely to the cross. In your most holy name we pray, amen.
Who are you talking to?
The King.
You can do that?
Aye, and so can you.
Can you see him?
No, lass. But that doesn't stop me from praying.
I don't know how to pray.
It's just talking to him. He's listening all the time.
That's strange. Listening all the time? Watching me? He seems so big and far off.
Aye, the King is big and far off, but he's also very near.
And why can't we see him?
You and I can only see a wee bit. There's a much bigger picture going on all around us that we can't see. But the King sees it all. And even with all that bigness, he loves you.
That's really strange. I don't think I'll ever understand that.
But you'll understand more once you get to the cross.
The cross? No. I can't go to the cross right now. I fell into a sewer and I'm a mess. I just need to clean myself
Oh,
up
but
first.
you can't! Lots of pilgrims put off going to the cross so they can clean themselves up. But you can't do that on your own. The King is the only one who can make you clean. And he loves you despite your dirt.
It's weird. Loves me. I guess it does make me feel better about myself, you know?
Oh, lass, he doesn't love you to make you feel better about yourself. He loves you because that's who he is. He died for you to purchase you back from the Prince of Destruction. He plans to do a work in you, pilgrim, to conform you to his love and image, and he wants to make sure you get home safely.
Home? No, I can't go home. I want to go to the Celestial City.
Once you get to the cross, the Celestial City becomes your new home.
Ah, right. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I made my decision.
Your decision?
Yeah, you know, to go to the Celestial City. Glad I'm finally doing it.
Ah, so you think it was your decision that brought you here? No less. The King brought you here. He put the desire in you. He started it. On your own, you wouldn't have come this way. And I'll tell you something more. It's a blessed promise from that book. Since this wasn't your idea, but his, the same one who started his good work in you, will carry it through, right to the finish. Many pilgrims have come this way before, seeking answers, knocking at my door, thinking that their lives are in their hands, not seeing the author of it all. But when you come to the end, you can finally see what was unseen before. The King had a plan from the time he began the world, and he will finish what he started. He who brought you to this place. In time to come, you'll join the chorus, singing endless songs of praise. And it's all because he's given us his grace. The King has brought you here, pilgrim, and he's watching you. And not just him. There's a whole cloud of witnesses, throngs of pilgrims who have gone before you, and shining angels. They're watching too. Long before the world began, he ordained his sovereign plan, bringing sinners to himself. By his mercy, oh, the wealth he gives. Are you getting the picture, Christian?
Yes, he will finish what he started. He who brought me to this place. In time to come,
you traveling now, Pilgrim? Stay on it. Take these scones for your travels. I'll lead you out the back. Follow the road till you come to the interpreter's house. May I help you?
Can you get this burden off my back?
I'm afraid not.
Oh, then I guess you can't help me.
I'm not so sure about that.
Are you the interpreter?
I am, but strictly speaking, everyone's an interpreter. You're interpreting right now, especially about the pain you're experiencing and how to get rid of it.
Yeah, I really need to get rid of this pain.
Have you ever considered the possibility that the pain might be there for a reason?
What possible reason could there be for my pain?
Well, the pain you're experiencing right now could help you appreciate the suffering the king had to endure.
But he's the king. He shouldn't have to suffer.
Oh, yes, I did.
The king shouldn't suffer, but he chose to suffer so you could go to the celestial city.
He didn't have to do that.
Yes, he did. For every sinful intention, thought, and action you have committed and will commit that disobeys his law, it had to be punished. But he loves you, so he took your place in punishment on the cross.
But he's the king. Why couldn't he just say forgiven and everyone's forgiven and free? No one should have to suffer.
Perhaps then we would continue to make the same wrong choices over and over again.
And he would forgive us over and over again.
Yes, but we would never learn. We would never become like him.
But that's too hard anyway.
Pilgrim, once you come to the place of his suffering, you realize how little your own suffering has been in comparison. He suffered more than you or I could ever imagine because he loves us. It's in your book.
Yeah, I don't think you understand. I'm not cut out for this.
I'd like you to hear something.
Wow, that was beautiful. Who's playing that?
Someone who endured patiently through hours and hours of hard work, failures, and practice without giving up.
Of course she didn't give up. She's so talented.
You think all that talent came with no hard work and no discipline? She wasn't always a fine musician. She took the time to learn. Excuse me, could you please play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star the way you played it for the very first time? We'd love to hear it.
You would?
Thank you, that was delightful.
Delightful? That was terrible.
Absolutely. I appreciate where she began because I see how she finished. So too with the king. He sees what you will one day be. And Pilgrim, you will be forgiven.
And what about my burden?
Ah, yes. Your burden is there because of a war going on inside you with idols that want control.
Idols? What do you mean?
Idols are anything you want more than the king. We make them inside our own hearts every day. And they're at war with us. It's all in your book. Here, let me see. Read that for me.
But I see in my members another law waging war against my mind, making me captive to the law of sin that dwells in me, wretched man that I am.
Go on.
Who shall deliver me from this body of death? Who's it talking about?
The king. He already did the work of delivering you. He gave himself as a sacrifice for your sins. It is finished.
And my burden?
That's why you have to come to the cross. Only the king can bring peace to the battle going on inside you. Only the king can remove your burden. There is no other way.
Only the king.
Yes. Now continue on the road, and you will soon come to the place of redemption.
Thank you.
Next day, Christian set out on the path again. As the cross became closer, the burden became heavier. The road was rocky and dangerous. Christian's mind was lost in scenes of the past.
You're useless. You only care about yourself. You had so much potential, but you'll never reach it. You're a giant failure.
There's something seriously wrong with you.
How could anyone love you? The real you.
Go by shiny.
Deep within my heart, there's a river of sin and pride. It colors all I say and all I do. Daily there's a war with the idols I serve inside. Oh, how I long to be free, completely holy God in love became perfect man to bear my blame. On the cross he took my sin. By his death I live.
Suddenly, Christian saw several shining figures all dressed in white. They were, as you might have guessed, angels.
Angels?
We go by shining ones.
Christian, don't be afraid. We serve the king.
Peace be with you.
Angels?
You read about us in the book, right?
Yes, but I didn't expect to see you.
Everything's changed now.
You've become a new creation.
Your sins are forgiven.
Forgiven? Just like that, but it's too easy.
No, it wasn't easy. It was horrible. He shed his blood for you on that cross. You would be forgiven. You've been washed clean.
Clean, but I fell into a sewer and...
The king has new clothes for you.
Thank you so much. Who are you?
We're servants of the king.
Can you actually see him?
Yeah, we see him.
We see him all the time. We're from the Celestial City.
Is that where I am?
Not yet, but here's your invitation. It's from the king.
Take this key with you too. It's called Promise.
Thank you. I'll keep it in my satchel.
Christian, I'm putting this mark on you to show that you are no longer under the evil one. You belong to the king now.
I do. I belong to him. That's the hill?
Oh dear.
Are you all right?
Oh no. What a catastrophe. Hypocrisy, our reputations.
Are you lost?
Lost? Oh heavens no. I'm never lost. But I will pay you handsomely to keep this little mishap to yourself.
I'm confused.
Don't tell a soul. You know the press. If they heard Lady Formality, the epitome of grace, tumbles over a wall. Of course, this is my dear daughter, Hypocrisy. Say hi to the nice lady.
Hi.
We're going to the celestial city to receive our praise.
Don't you mean to praise the king?
No, he's going to praise us. Everyone will. There will be throngs.
I'm going to the celestial city too.
Delightful.
I'm Christian. Why didn't you enter through the wicket gate? If you enter here, you miss the cross.
The cross? Oh, that would be too far to walk. Plus, it is way too messy.
And so negative. Who wants to think about it?
I do. It changed me. It was messy because I've been a mess. The king went through so much pain to take my burden away. That's how much he loves me.
Well, bully for you.
And he loves you. That's why the path at the wicket gate takes you to the cross. That's how we know his love.
Oh, please. No one goes to the wiki gate anymore.
We took the shortcut. It's much more pleasant.
Oh, I really don't think you want to miss the cross.
Young lady, don't you dare tell me what I want or don't want. People have been jumping this wall for ages, and they are just fine. We're on the path, and that is enough.
Yeah, and like, who cares how we got here? Wants to know.
The king knows? You can't trick him?
Oh, I can do anything I like.
Same.
But without the cross, how did you get rid of your... Wait, what did you do with your burden?
What are you talking about?
Your burden of guilt. How did you get rid of it?
Oh, we don't do burdens. If you have some kind of bandage to tie, that's your problem. We have nothing to feel guilty about. We're good people, so we're going to the celestial city.
The book says no one is good.
Who cares? We're in the right path, aren't we? It doesn't matter how we go as long as we get there.
But you can't get there without the cross.
The king is very forgiving. I'm sure he would excuse a little thing like that.
The cross is not
Mind
a little...
your business and we'll mind ours.
That's not a hill, it's a mountain.
Ma, relax. We don't have to go that way.
That's where the path goes.
Yeah, and it's real steep. We'll be taking the path on the left.
Oh, don't be silly. The path on the right looks easier. Come along.
Ew, I'm not going that way.
Oh, well then. See you at the celestial city.
All right, king. Here we are. I don't think I can make it,
I'll help you.
but maybe you can help me.
Well, I did create the earth, and I know every single hair on your head, so maybe I can help you. You know, I can help you.
I have to go.
The hill was called Difficulty, but after hours of fighting to climb it, Christian finally made it to the top, exhausted.
Wait, why are you running in the wrong direction?
There are lines up there. Two of them. Right in the middle of the path. We ran right to Celestial City, and those monsters, you should have seen their teeth! I've never been so scared in my life! I thought it was gonna be for dinner! Ah!
How am I supposed to get past them?
You don't!
I have to. I'm going to the Celestial City.
Look, buddy, we're talking about lines, you know.
I'll protect you.
The king will protect us. Come on.
No way! You're crazy!
I'm gonna go.
You're gonna die.
Lions. Great. Why did it have to be lions? The king didn't say anything about lions in the invitation. Why couldn't it be, I don't know, lambs? Puppies? Kittens? Lions? There they are.
You look frightened.
They look hungry.
They are, but they're chained up. Stay on the path and they can't reach you.
You sure about that?
I'm completely certain the king will help you.
All right.
I'm watchful. Welcome to the palace, beautiful.
Sarah's not here.
Everyone, meet Christian. Christian, I'd like you to meet my family. Prudence. Hello.
Hi.
Discretion. Hiya. Hi. Piety.
Hi, glad to meet ya.
And Charity.
Ain't it grand?
Hello. I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Nonsense, the more the merrier. We just love having company. We have so many parties.
So you must be Pilgrim.
That's right.
Discretion likes to choose her words.
Carefully.
It can take a while.
Well, we all think it's swell that you're here.
Golly, we haven't had a pilgrim in ages. There was a pilgrim here 2 days ago.
Really? It felt like ages.
She loves pilgrims. She loves everybody.
Aw, thanks. And gee, I admire Patty so much how she's always off praying, reading scripture.
I do prefer to be alone.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fiddlesticks, I'm sorry. I don't want you to go, Christian. It's awfully nice to meet you. Yes, now what do you say? You tell us about your journey.
Okay, but first, I have a potentially rude question.
That's exciting.
Your home is beautiful, and you all look wonderful. But what's up with your voices and your outfits?
Aren't they a dream?
Yeah, it's a lot like a dream. So, is it a costume party? Do we time travel?
Well, why not? The king has no limits. For him, a day is like 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is like a day.
So we are in a different time period. Will it be like this when we leave?
Oh, she thinks she can leave. Of course you can leave, Christian.
Great. That was disturbing, but I guess I wouldn't mind staying here forever. I mean, you have your whole family around you.
Do you have any family?
I do. A sister, back in the City of Destruction. She's my best friend, or at least she was.
So you're all alone.
Piety!
Sorry, of course you're not really alone.
The king is with you.
Yeah, but it wouldn't hurt to have someone I could really talk to.
Well, you have us for tonight. Some friends are there for only part of the journey, but the time can be pure gold.
It can be, but people can lead you astray. You have to stay alert.
Apollyon is always after you. And of course, there's the other enemy.
Who?
You!
No, who's it really?
It's really you.
Me? How?
You want to be king.
No, I don't. I mean, when I was little, I used to want to be a princess, but...
You want to be king. You want to control your own little kingdom.
It's true for all pilgrims.
You have to fight back.
It's a battle.
How do I fight a battle against myself?
Same way you fight anything. You need armor.
Armor?
And you need a sword. That's why the king gave you the book.
The book's a sword?
Exactly.
Yeah, right. How does it fight? No, really, how does it fight?
Use the words. Talk to yourself. Memorize.
Otherwise, you'll drift along doing whatever you want, wherever the wind blows you. That's when the enemy takes over.
So put on the whole armor of God, that way you may be able to fight against the schemes of the devil. What? It's memorized from the good book. Well said, but you're not fighting an earthly enemy, Christian.
You're fighting all the spiritual forces of evil.
Sin is crouching at the door, and you cannot ignore the power and sway to make you obey and lead every pilgrim astray. salvation have restored to will. Restore the spirit, the word of the king. And by his word you can overcome the enemy. Stand firm, stand firm, stand firm, stand firm, stand firm, stand firm. Put on the armor of King. We'll never neglect you, we'll never forget you, never forget you. When you roam, you preserve you, like to reserve you. Never ever, never let you alone. Stand firm in the strength of his might. Stand firm, do what is right. Stand firm, stand firm. Put on the armor of King. In the strength of his might, do what is right. Stand firm, put on the armor. Fasten on the belt, let it come apart. Take the best of righteousness, protect your heart. For when you know your peace, be ready the gospel of peace. In every situation, keep your face and shield. Wear the helmet of salvation, restore to will. Know the spirit is the word of the king. And by his word, you know from the enemy. Stand firm, do what's right. Stand firm, stand firm, stand, 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 stand firm.
Christian stayed at Palace Beautiful for a few days and soon felt refreshed, ready to continue the journey.
Well, I guess it's just you and me now, huh, King? You know, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but this journey would be a whole lot easier if you could, come down and talk to me like a real person.
You could talk to me.
And it wouldn't hurt to have a real audible voice.
You could hear Evangelist, but you still got off the path.
Oh, you're right. Why do I always do that?
Put on the armor.
Because I am my own worst enemy, me and Apollyon.
That is Prince Apollyon.
Hello. Goodbye.
Where do you come from?
The City of Destruction?
Then you are one of my subjects. The City of Destruction is mine. I am Prince and God of it. Why are you running away from your rightful king?
Belt of truth.
You're not my king anymore.
Make your feet ready with the gospel.
I was rescued.
Do you expect... Okay, so you expect to be forgiven by your king.
You're not my king anymore. I was rescued. I don't need your righteousness. I have his righteousness. When he looks at me, he sees his child. You can't win.
I have been merciful, but if you proceed to rebel, I will take you by force.
You have no authority over me.
I have all authority over you. This is my world. I'll keep coming after you. I'll make you miserable. I'll crush your spirit, and I will have your soul.
How? not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Be my vision, Lord, in this valley without light. Through the midst of dark, I walk by faith, not by sight, not by sight, not by sight.
As Christian walked out of the valley, the sun was rising, and she saw a familiar face up ahead.
Hello?
Hi.
Christian!
Whoa, what happened to you?
I'm fine, just not ready for physical contact yet. What are you doing here?
I'm on the path just like you are.
I can't believe it. How?
Well, I got a burden, just like you said. There was a huge rock on my back.
Oh, I told you I wasn't crazy, and we both made it past Apollyon?
What do you mean? I didn't fight anyone.
Wait, only some people have to fight Apollyon?
don't
But I'm
know.
sure we both had to make it through the Valley of Shadow of Death.
I didn't go there either.
How did you get around? Oh, the palace, beautiful. Of course you went there.
Yes, and it was incredible. I mean, this whole journey has been incredible, and all of it is because of you. And now every time I meet someone, I want to tell them about the king.
Oh, that's great. I'm not good at that.
Come on, how do you know?
I once tried to tell an old lady about the king, and she beat me with the king.
I'm sure that was just one person. You should try again.
It's okay. I know I'm not good at everything like you are. You're even good at walking on the path. Who knew that was possible? The path's just been paved with golden sunflowers just for you. No valley, no sewer. Wait, did you fall in the sewer?
Sewer. No. But I think I saw it. I took the stepping stones.
Of course you did. Don't even know why I'm surprised. Your life's always been better than mine.
What does that matter to you? You belong to me.
Christian, you're my sister, and I love you. This isn't a competition. This is about the king and what he's done for us.
You're right. I'm sorry. Ugh, you just got here, and I immediately ruined everything. I don't know why I always do that.
No, you don't. Apollyon ruins everything.
Yes, he does. He won't leave me alone. You know, I almost died trying to fight him.
How'd you get away?
The king must have showed up at the last second.
I was there the whole time.
Or maybe he was there the whole time.
He does that.
So, how did you leave the city of destruction?
Well, after you left, I went to go find Evangelist to tell her off. She sent you after some fairy tale king in some fairy tale city.
And then what happened?
Well, she told me she gave you a book.
Ah.
And then she gave me one too. And I read that a place exists made for this, and I never knew. They can tell me I've lost my mind, I'm believing lies. I know it's true. There's a place where there's no fear of judgment or death. No more sorrow, pain, or regret. Nothing but happiness forever. And when we reach the city, we'll understand the journey to the land we were made for. The city of our King, and we'll be home. Evangelist! Hi. Are you coming with us?
No, my time's short, but I came to warn you guys about a place called Vanity Fair.
A fair? That doesn't sound too bad.
That's exactly what they want you to think. The prince of this world built it right in the center of the path to distract pilgrims. They saw wonderful things there, all created by the king.
So how exactly is that bad?
The prince taught the people of Vanity Fair to distort what the king has created. They don't know it, but they're his slaves.
Well, we never do that.
You are never immune to the prince's ways. When you think you're safe, that's when you're in the most danger. Just be careful and promise me you won't buy anything, no matter the consequences.
Wait, what do you mean consequences?
Don't worry. No matter what, you're both heading to Celestial City. You have the whole power of heaven on your side, including the king. So no matter what happens, you guys are both good.
All right.
that?
Someone's been shopping at the thrift store.
Who said that?
Did we dress ourselves in the dark this morning?
They are so what not to wear.
Where's this coming from?
My grandmother has better taste than that.
They're obviously homeless.
Who are you? Do you have something against us?
Must be the recession.
I think it's coming from them.
Who?
Them!
You really think that the mannequins could be talking?
I'm sure you have a great personality.
It's obviously talking! It's obviously talking!
Why would anyone hide under all that repulsive clothing?
How is this happening?
Let me guess. You're too tired, too busy. You care about more important things, right?
You know, when I first came here, I looked just like you guys. But look at me now. I mean, how could you?
And you could look as good as we do. Almost.
Here at Vanity Fair, open up a world of opportunities by giving you the look and confidence you need to be successful.
And if you act now, you have a once in a lifetime opportunity to pamper yourself by indulging in a life-changing extreme makeover. So, starting with you. This won't be easy.
Check out this model over here.
This look could really work for you. See how the lines and the color bring out your eyes? Love it!
Christian, think.
Look, we don't want to buy anything. We're on our way to the Celestial City.
Oh, the celestial city. That explains it.
Explains what?
Honey, you have no sense of style?
Back in the day, I was going to the celestial city too. I was young, but come on, it's time to grow up.
What we offer you here will change your life. At Vanity Fair, you'll discover a whole new world. Feed your desire. At Vanity Fair, you'll uncover celebrity secrets for being admired. At Vanity Fair, at Vanity Fair, at Vanity Fair.
Here, Vanity Fair, we are committed to your pleasure, and we won't let you leave until you are committed to your pleasure too.
Yes, we pride ourselves on giving you a whole new world of desires.
The possibilities are endless.
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 There is no time like the present to buy that special something for that special someone you love most. Why, oh,
You.
Look, we don't want to buy anything here.
But you must need something.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You are gorgeous. Your features are perfectly symmetrical. Have you ever thought about modeling school?
No, she hasn't.
You should.
Are you kidding me? She can make millions. Don't ruin her opportunity.
Look, we don't need any of this. We're going to the Celestial City.
What is that? A department store?
No, it's not a store. It's a place. It's a beautiful place. You can come with us. You all can come with us.
Oh, don't worry. We'll all end up there one day.
At the Celestial City.
Sure, if that's what you call it.
But what about the road?
Oh, please. We're adults here. There is no road.
Come on, Christian, let's go.
You're not going anywhere in those clothes.
The king gave us these clothes.
Well, he obviously has no taste.
Maybe he needs a new fashion consultant. Here, take my card.
Look, we're not trying to impress anyone. We just want to please our king.
Our friends let us please ourselves.
No, he doesn't. You're all his slaves.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Look, we're not against you or what you're selling.
So what's your problem? Buy something.
I buy the things that really last. You'd have me buy a lie, I'm not interested in that. I seek the truth that lasts forever. I have no wish to buy things that can lead me from my king.
Listen to her, degrading our merchandise. This kind of talk could ruin our enterprise. At Vanity
life, how could I do less for him? He loved the world for his pleasure, yet when he came to us, we sacrificed him on a cross.
She crossed the line with her refusal at Vanity Fair. She'll discover opposing our business is capital crime. At Vanity Fair, 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 at Vanity Fair.
The cases of the people of Vanity Fair versus Faithful. Prosecution will state the charges.
Good people of Vanity Fair, Your Honor. The defendant has assaulted the very essence of our way of life and supposed herself superior to our honest persons. Furthermore, she claims that our people participated in a murder, the murder of the one she calls the Prince of Peace. College, practicing values and principles upon its fair students.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Hello, I'm right here.
Miss
I'd just like
Gossip.
to say that these chairs
Miss Gossip.
are mega uncomfortable.
Miss
We need to
Gossip.
get new chairs in here
Miss
ASAP.
Gossip, please be quiet. Miss Faithful, how do you plead?
Your Honor, I bring a message of hope.
We'll see about that. The prosecution will now call the first witness.
Prosecution would like to call Miss Liar to the stand.
You promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Sure.
Miss Liar, please tell us what you know of the defendant.
Well, Mr. Judge, this one time, a really, really, really long time ago, that girl over there, what's her name again? Faithful. Oh yeah, Faithful. Faithful was my very best friend in the whole world.
Objection, Your Honor.
Yes?
That's a lie.
Of course it's a lie. Everything she says is a lie.
But she just promised to tell the truth.
Objection overruled. Continue.
Faithful was my very best friend in the whole world. We used to play house together, ride bikes together, eat brownies together. She was really nice. But then, one day, when we were playing outside, a big hurricane came and a blizzard and took all the nice Faithful away. She actually turned into a huge, ugly monster and ran away to the circus. So then, this one time today, she came to the store and knocked down all the mannequins! She's a bad, bad lady. So, my mommy said, we should kill her! So I can keep playing outside.
Thank you, Miss Liar.
You're welcome.
Next witness.
The prosecution would now like to call Miss Superstition to the stand.
You promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I will.
Miss Superstition, briefly tell us what you know of the defendant.
Nothing.
Nothing at all?
Nothing at all. Ignorance is bliss. Don't walk under ladders. Beware of the number 13, and black cats are unlucky.
Miss Superstition, the defendant.
Who is it?
This lady. This one.
Yes. This one. This one is spreading knowledge. She's corrupting the youth. Make her drink hemlock and bury her in the dark of midnight.
Thank you, Miss Superstition. You may return to your seat.
Knock on wood.
Miss Prosecution, your final witness.
The prosecution would now like to call Miss Gossip to the stand.
Your Honor, may I first state that I'm like totally
Miss Gossip.
here. I mean, it's like
Miss Gossip.
Oh, it's a real
Miss
courtroom,
Gossip.
a real judge, real jury.
Miss
people, and a real
Gossip.
criminal.
You promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Cha, relax. Take a chill pill. Oh, this is my good side. Thank you. I'm so happy to be here today, and I want to thank all the people who helped me along the way.
Miss Gossip, please tell the court what you know of the defendant.
Oh, her? Well, all my BFFs have been texting about her for so long, I've kind of got the whole scoop. For starters, she's like totally shut down that constructive criticism for her wardrobe. Our top fashion consultants were trying to help her out, and she came back with judgmentalism and a criticism. Ooh, I like that. Judgmentalism and a criticism. Did you get that down? And then, right in front of me, she said she wouldn't buy anything from Vanity Fair. Yeah, anything. So it's like she thinks she's so much better than us, so if you want my opinion in this matter, I think we should kill her.
Thank you, Miss Gossip. You may step down. Does the prosecution have anything further?
The prosecution would now like to call Miss Faithful to the stand.
You promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, of course.
Miss Faithful, did you in fact say you would not buy anything from Vanity Fair?
Yes, I did.
And would you please tell the court why?
I don't want anything here. I have something better.
So you think what we have here is inferior, bad?
Well, yes. It can be, if it's consumed without restraint.
As I understand it, you were once a citizen of the City of Destruction, were you not?
Yes, but then
And being such, you are obligated to give your allegiance to the prince of that city, Apollyon. You, however, have clearly betrayed that obligation by giving your allegiance to an imposter.
Well, but when you leave
That is treason. You embody the most vile filth I've ever seen, a reflection of the standards set by your king and his celestial city. Everything about you disgusts me.
It's not you they hate. It's me.
As for your king, he deserves to die. Your Honor, the prosecution rests.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you may now consider your verdict.
Wait, Your Honor? May I respond?
What would possibly be the point of that?
Oh, I don't know. It might be marginally amusing.
Very well, you may say a few words.
Thank you, Your Honor. People of Vanity Fair.
That is a few words.
Ask again.
Please, Your Honor.
Continue.
I don't think I'm better than you. No, not at all. The only difference between us is what the king has done for me. And if he can do it for me, I know he can do it for you. My message is of hope to a world that needs a savior. Sin has enslaved us to worthless desires. We're bound by possessions which don't truly last. Only my king makes you clean from your past. I plead with you now, come and turn from your sins and trust in the Savior, my King, who died in your place and took all your shame so you could have hope in this life. Here now the King calling, don't keep pursuing this empty life, but turn to the truth that will set
Hello? Is anyone still here? Anyone? Can you please let me out? Please? Please? People! Wake up, please! Wake up! People! Wait, please! What? What are you doing? How can you? How can you let...
Hey, excuse me? Could you wait for a second? I have a question for you.
I don't want to buy anything.
I'm not selling anything. I'm the girl who got out of the cage.
Oh,
I think I saved your life.
yeah, thanks.
Well, listen, I'm really sorry about your friend.
What do you want?
You said you were going to the Celestial City.
Yeah, I'm a pilgrim.
Me too.
Good.
I stopped at Vanity Fair just to buy a few things, but the more I bought, the more I wanted. I'm not sure how it happened, but somehow I forgot all about the king and became just like the people at Vanity Fair. When I heard your friend talk about the Celestial City, it all came back to me. I could see the king again. Not with my eyes, but inside. I knew I had to leave, so here I am.
That's great.
Wait, do you think I could travel with you?
I really need to be alone right now.
Oh, sure, I'll just walk back here.
Sure.
Everybody needs a friend, and I'll be there with you till the end. Yes, everybody needs a friend, and I'll be there with you till the end. 'Cause everybody needs a friend, and I'll be there with you till the end.
You know what? Can you just stop singing?
You don't want me to sing?
The lyrics are a little...
Oh, sure, no problem.
Thanks. You know what? I have an idea. How about you walk all the way up there? Yeah. And I can walk up here.
Sure, and we can just say hi to each other now and then.
Yup. Yeah, way back there.
That wasn't very kind.
Hey, everything okay up there?
Sure. How about with you?
Just great.
Good. Nice and quiet.
What?
Nothing.
I found it. You over here. You got him.
See what? A silver mine? Really? Where is it?
Christian, what are you doing?
Weren't you supposed to walk way over there?
You looked like you were about to leave the path.
It's fine. I'm just getting something. For the king.
Really?
But the king wouldn't want you to leave the path.
It's fine. Lighten up. I'm just doing it for him.
I don't need silver.
The king doesn't need any silver.
I think he'd appreciate it.
No, don't.
Excuse me. Are you trying to tell me what to do?
Well, you looked like you were about to leave the path, and I know if I were about to leave the path, I would want someone to stop me. Besides, I've heard of this guy. There is no silver mine. It's a setup.
All the silver for themselves.
Even if there is a silver mine, we can't leave the path.
Look, she's right. We're pilgrims. We have to stay on the path.
The answer is no.
Look, he doesn't need silver. We know what you're trying to do. We're not getting off the path. Well, I guess it was a good thing you were there back for me.
This would be a great time to
this
humble
close.
yourself and apologize.
You know, when we started out, maybe I was wrong.
Maybe I was wrong. That's not an apology.
It's okay.
I didn't realize, you know?
I understand.
So, I was thinking that,
You still need to apologize.
yeah, so maybe you and we could,
Hey, what if I traveled with you?
That's a great idea!
Uh-huh.
And we could watch out for each other, you know? Mm-hmm. What was your name again?
Hopeful.
You don't like to humble yourself, do you?
Christian. Thanks.
Say it.
And I'm sorry I was so irritated with you.
Oh, was I irritating?
Yeah, no. It was my fault. I'm sorry.
I
Is
forgive
that
you.
so hard?
Not really.
Yeah, really. I forgive you. I do.
I was talking to the king.
Yeah? I haven't done that in so long. I don't know what to say to him.
Just talking. He's listening all the time.
I know that. It just sometimes I forget he's there. You know how when you can't see someone, you forget all about them?
What?
Do you do that?
What?
Forget about the king.
All the time. Till I'm in trouble. Then I remember.
I'm glad you decided to let me come with you.
Sure.
Come on, Christian. Open the door for humility.
I'm glad you're here with me too.
Was that for me or the king?
Both of them. Homeward bound, I forget the one who made me. I just see the dirt on the ground. I need to be reminded of the king I cannot see. But seeing you reminds me as we're walking on the road, looking toward the city lights, our celestial home. Even in the dark of night, we don't walk alone. We don't walk alone.
No, I don't know what's down the road or what's around the bend, but I guess the one who made me knew that I would need a friend. Maybe for a season, maybe for a reason, I don't know. But it's good to have a friend when you are walking on the road, looking toward the city lights, our celestial home. Even in the dark of night, we don't walk alone. We don't walk alone.
came to a stretch of road that was very rough.
Seriously? Are you sure that's what happens next?
Positive.
Ugh, I was kind of hoping for something like, now I saw in my dream that the two travelers came to a place of great feasting and rest. Could you try something like that?
Sorry, that's not part of the story. As I was saying, the pilgrims were forced to walk on sharp stones that dug into their flesh. Thorny briars clung to their ankles and their feet began to bleed.
Can't keep going.
Me neither.
Why is this happening to me? Why does it always have to be like this?
I don't know. Narrator?
I didn't write it.
Guess we'll just have to make the best of it. Nap time.
Good call. Bad idea. Bad idea. All right.
Maybe there's... Hey, look. Grass. It's so green.
It's probably fake. Hey, look. It's soft. Really soft. Come on over. Let's...
Oh, nice. Too bad it isn't on the path.
Yeah. My shoes are falling apart and my feet are killing me.
The king wouldn't want that, would he?
Of course not.
Ugh, and look. The grass one's right along the path. Goes along the fence. Right in the same direction, see?
Hey, what if the king put the grass here to help us? I mean, he knows how rough the path is.
Yeah, and doesn't the book say he always provides a way of escape?
It does! This is just like the king. I'm sure this is what he wants.
Why don't you ask him?
Oh, come on. It's obvious. These are stepping stones, right? The king always provides stepping stones in dangerous places. Remember? Come on, hopeful. Let's go.
Oh, this feels great.
Definitely the right choice.
Bonjour, mes amis. Hola. Christian, I got this one. Hello. We are travelers. We go to Celestial City. We hope to make friendship with you. You, Pilgrim, too?
I speak English.
Oh.
Yes, I am on my way to the Celestial City. Et c'est comme une confidence.
Great, so we're going in the right direction.
Ah, mais oui.
See, she knows. This is obviously the right choice.
But of course, you see, the king wants us to have these nice things. But those sticks and stones, they are not nice things. And so I jumped the fence. Do you want to blow a bubble?
No thanks, I'm trying to quit.
Suit yourself, follow me, friends.
It's getting dark. And now it's starting to rain. Oh, where is that girl?
I don't know. I can't see anything. It's too dark. Hey, you, with the bubbles. What was her name again?
Vain confidence.
Ugh, I can't believe I let you talk me into this.
It's not my fault.
I trusted you.
Big mistake.
Christian, you've been on the path longer. You're supposed to be mature.
Well, I'm not. Hopeful, do you have any idea where we are?
Yeah, we're off the path in a storm and my shoes are filled with water.
Mine too. We need to get out of this rain. Oh, look, there's a ledge under here.
It's dry. Oh man, I'm exhausted. Good night, Christian.
Good night, and I'm sorry about all of this.
Yeah, we'll talk about it in the morning, if we're still alive. it's a giant.
What are you doing on my land?
We're pilgrims. We got lost on our way to the celestial city.
We got lost, but we're leaving now.
Yep, thanks for your kind hospitality.
I'm not kind or hospitable. I am despair, and you are my prisoners.
Prisoners? Did he say prisoners?
What's he doing with the bag? Ah! Hopeful?
Yeah?
Are you okay?
Yeah. Christian?
Yeah?
Do you think he's gonna eat us?
I don't know.
Yo, diffidence. I bagged 2 pilgrims today. Said something about Cannibal City. Thought they'd take a nap on my grass.
I'm gonna assume that you killed them. Because if you didn't, that'll be nothing but the doghouse for you for a long, long, long time.
They're in the dungeon.
You mean to tell me that you brought humans into my house? What was going through that tiny little brain of yours when you came up with that bright idea?
They won't get loose. They're locked up real good.
Oh, you know how I feel about humans. They're so tiny and small. They never shut up, never stop talking. I don't care what you do with them. Just get rid of them out of my house.
I want to have some fun with them first.
Oh, why don't I just go pour him a cup of coffee? Why don't I?
See, he just wants to have some fun with us. I mean, we get room service.
You know, I'd like to watch him as I shake him up a little in my fists. Or maybe this time, I don't know, I might squish him in between my fingers. It's kind of entertaining. Yeah, they're scared, all right.
Just have a little fun with us. Room service. He wants to squish us between his fingers. We need to get out of here.
Maybe it's not so bad.
I can't see a thing. Oh, look. There's a door. Oh, it's locked. Figures.
We can dig our way out.
Dig with what? Our hands? Something sharp?
The book.
That isn't sharp.
The key.
That's my bookmark.
It's sharp.
All right, fine. Let's dig under the wall here by the door. You can loosen up the dirt with the key, and I'll dig with the book.
Still, the pilgrims wearily dug. But days and weeks passed.
I can't keep going. I'm exhausted and starving.
Same here. Back at Vanity Fair, they had the best restaurant where... Sorry.
Day by day they dug but made no progress. Night by night the giant would beat them up. Night by night, tossing and turning night after night.
Wait a minute. What is this night after night business?
The giant sleeps during the day. The light makes him shrink.
So all we have to do is get him into the light.
Yeah. All we have to do is... This is miserable. Can you change it?
Change what?
The story. I don't like it.
But it's not yours.
What do you mean? I'm the main character.
You think it's all about you?
It's not supposed to be like this. See, I'm supposed to have this king who's always there to guide me and protect me until I get to the celestial city. This is not what I bargained for.
We didn't bargain.
Or you know what? I'm done. I've had enough with this. Light crew, give me a blackout here. Come on, turn up the house lights. Audience, thank you so much for coming, but I'm really sorry. I'm not going to be able to go on with the story anymore. So, you've been so great. Bye.
Just where I want you. Go ahead, take the rat poison. End your story right here.
Hopeful, what are you doing? Come on. We're gonna die anyway.
No.
Why is this so hard?
He's hurting.
Maybe we should read from the book. We haven't done that in a while. Give thanks in every circumstance.
Give thanks? How are we supposed to do that? Dear King, thank you so much for locking us away in this horrible dungeon. Thank you for providing a sadistic giant to torture us each night.
Okay. Or thank you for giving me a friend. Thank you for letting me travel with Christian.
Or, how about, thank you for letting Hopeful die. Faithful die. Thank you for taking away my best friend.
Or thank you for dying on the cross so that we could go to the celestial city.
Why do you always have to do that? Why do you always have to pretend the bad doesn't exist?
Christian, I know the bad exists.
Do you? Do you really?
I've never lost someone like Faithful. I don't know what that feels like, but it doesn't change the most important thing about us. The king died in our place. And one day, we're gonna see him. And there will be no more sorrow or pain because he has conquered that forever. I don't understand what he's doing, but I know that he is good, and I know that his plans for us are good. And no one, not this giant or the people at Vanity Fair or Miss Bubbles or you or me, can get in the way of his plan. We are going to the celestial city. He's going to get us there.
Keep reading.
I'll read some more. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper and not to harm you. Plans to give you a future and a hope.
Keep reading.
He has delivered us from such a deadly peril, and he will deliver us. On him, we have set our hope that he will continue to deliver us.
He has delivered us. You have delivered us. If you could deliver us from the cross, you can deliver us from anything. How do I thank you, O Lord, for taking my place on the cross? How do I thank you, O Lord, for all of your mercy and kindness, for calling me to you, for letting me hear you, for opening my heart to the gospel. As long as my heart beats, I will praise you. As long as my life sings, I will sing. As long as life flows through my veins, I will bless your name. I will bless your name. So, King, tell us what you want us to do.
Use the key.
Hopeful, do you still have that key?
The bookmark key?
I was thinking that maybe the key could be used in the lock. Why are we so dumb? Why didn't we even think of that?
We were too busy trying to dig with it.
Who dares to disturb my precious, ugly sleep?
Grab the book.
Ah, you just couldn't wait to be breakfast, could ya? Oh, pilgrims, pilgrims, pilgrims. What? Why do I see light? Where are my pilgrims? You can't escape from me. No one escapes from me. The light. I'm shrinking to nothing. No!
Oh, maybe you should have killed them before they killed you.
Excuse me? Goodwill?
Yes?
Hey, it's me, Christian. Remember? You gave me the scones?
Oh, of course! The last who didn't know how to pray.
Glad you remembered.
Christian, it's wonderful to see you. You've journeyed far, and I can see you've been traveling with King.
How's that?
You have his marks on you. Peace, contentment, humility.
It didn't come easy.
This is my good friend Hopeful.
I'm Goodwill.
Nice to meet you.
And I'm Watchful.
Oh, Watchful! Nice to meet you. I met Watchful at the Palace Beautiful. How are you doing?
Great, good to see you again.
What are you all doing here?
These are my kinfolk. Lass, come over here. I would like you to meet someone. Christian, hopeful, this is knowledge, experience, sincere, and patience.
Hi.
They're pilgrims.
Ah! Welcome to the delightful mountains. We're all going to the Celestial City too, so if there's anything we can do, just ask.
Well, I know Christian here is pretty hungry. You got any food?
Lads, we're Irish. Of course we got food. Sure, right here. Dig in. They'll go get some more.
Can I show you around? Sure. Look down that way. This hill is called Caution. You see those men wandering in the graveyard?
Yeah, they keep tripping over the graves. Why don't they get out of there?
They can't. They're blind.
Blind? All of them?
As you were coming here, did you notice the soft meadow right next to the path?
Yes.
A fence is there to protect pilgrims from going off the path, but some pilgrims just see the soft grass and don't realize how dangerous it is. Those blind men were captured by despair and thrown into his dungeon. After a while, he gouged out their eyes and threw them into the graveyard. Is everything okay?
Sure. Wonderful.
Well, would you like to see the Celestial City?
Definitely.
Try these binoculars over in that direction.
Wow, it looks so small and far away.
You're looking through it the wrong side. Turn them around.
Oh, I see it. I see the gate.
Can I see? Oh. Wow. We're so close. Can we go now?
Not yet.
Your time will come. There's plenty the king has planned for us before we get there. And besides, we have a lot to celebrate.
Like food.
I am a Christian and my name is Pilgrim. I'm on a journey, but I'm not alone. Jesus is with me and he goes before me. Yeah, his love surrounds me, he's leading me home. One step at a time for now. Just keep your feet on the ground. Don't lose your way chasing the crowd. It's where your road begins. Don't stop, don't settle in. Just tell yourself there's something more than this. Just tell yourself there's something more than this. Everybody say, I am a Christian and my name is Pilgrim. I'm on a journey, but I'm not alone. Jesus is with me and he goes before me. Yeah, his love surrounds me, he's leading me home. Walk on, traveler, walk on. Head high, keep your eyes above, don't think of giving up. He brought you this far, he won't stop now. Don't ever run away, no matter what you face. Don't be afraid, cause he will not back down. Yeah, remind yourself that he is with you now. And say, I am a Christian and my name is Pilgrim. I'm on a journey, but I'm not alone. Jesus is with me and he goes before me. Yeah, his love
amazing! I had a great time! Thank you so much for that!
Before you leave, here's a map that will show you the way to go.
Thank you. I'll be sure to use it. And thank you all for being so kind to host us. Bye, everyone.
Have a safe trip. The king is with you. Thanks for the food.
Have a safe trip.
Don't forget to use the map.
Will do. Hello? Why are you going in the wrong direction?
Doesn't that depend on where you're going?
Well, we're going to the Celestial City.
Yeah. Sorry to disappoint you, but that doesn't exist.
Yes, it does.
Have you been there?
Not yet.
And you never will.
But it's a promise from the king.
Yeah, you're really naive. There's no king either. It's all a joke.
I know the king, he's real.
Okay, so you're an idealist?
Look, I don't want to be pushy, but I would be the most cruel person in the world to know what I know and not tell you.
Uh-huh. Well, that's nice, as long as it works for you, right?
It doesn't just work, it's the truth.
Okay, let me put it this way for you. That book might be truth, but for me, it's not.
Look,
Give her the book.
I think the king wants you to have this.
No thanks, not that kind of thing.
Please, just take it.
I don't want to take your book away from you.
You're not taking it from me. I'm giving it to you.
Well, I should pay you for it, but I don't really.
Look, someone gave this book to me as a gift, and now I'm giving it to you. I won't take your money.
I won't read it.
I'll take that risk.
Really believe
As soon as you open the first page, you'll see that it's more than history. People are so up and down in misplay, and all of us have wandered too long. These are the words that cannot stay on the page. These are the words that cannot be erased. These are the words that cannot stay on the page. These are the words that cannot be erased.
Christian, I see the gate.
Where?
Look,
We're here!
we still have to cross the river.
It looks steep.
I can help you.
I can't get out! I'm sinking!
I can hold you up. It's all right.
I can't keep my head above the water.
I'm here.
Just a little further.
As soon as you come to the last page, you'll see that it was more or less than grace.
The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want.
You make me lie down in green pastures.
You make me lie down in green pastures.
He leads me beside still waters.
You lead me beside still waters.
He restores my soul.
You restore my soul.
He guides me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake.
You guide me in the paths of righteousness for your name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Oh, well, I'm sinking.
The king is still here.
He's here. I see people on the other side.
They're waiting for you.
What if he turns me away?
Christian, you belong to him.
I do. I belong to him. Christian? Breathe. Can you hear me? Christian! She's gone. Hopeful! I see him! I see the king! You were there the whole time!
Well
It's
done,
really you.
good and faithful servant.
Christian!
Though I walk through the valley, I know that you are always right beside me, and I will fear no evil. You're my rock and my strength, you comfort me. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound I hear you singing over me. I once was lost, but now I'm found, and it's beautiful. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. It causes every part of me. My soul is silent, I am found, and it's a beautiful sound. It's a beautiful, beautiful sound. Carry me through the waters, where your peace clears away all my sorrow. Nothing can separate us from your love. Oh, your love, it will always be. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. I hear you singing over me. I once was lost, but now I'm found, and it's beautiful. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. It causes every part of me. My soul is silent, I am found, and it's a beautiful sound. It's a beautiful, beautiful sound. You are healing in the pain. You are shelter in the storm. Hallelujah, you restore my soul. You are healing in the pain. You are shelter in the storm. Hallelujah, you restore my soul.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound.
I hear her singing over me. I once was lost, but now I'm found.
And it's a beautiful, amazing grace, how sweet the sound. It covers every part of me. My soul is silent, I am found, and it's a beautiful sound. It's a beautiful, beautiful sound. It's a beautiful
what she said.
I will most like to see you next year, audience.
Yeah, mommy!
Hey, you can turn the music down. All right, so thank you all for coming. They were amazing, weren't they? Oh, incredible. Okay, so for dismissal, the children are all going to go back and get all of their stuff, and they're going to meet you back here. So I would say one Parents' Day. Everyone doesn't have, I can leave, you know what I'll do? We're going to turn the lights on. If you do want to take some pictures of the kids right now, you can. Although we have recorded the whole thing, and we will be having professional pictures done at tomorrow's show with the photographer. So do you guys, you want to maybe, I'll give you a few minutes before I send them back, okay? Oh, what am I doing? Oh, gosh. Oh my goodness. I have to thank so many people. Okay. Kieran, come on out. Kieran's a profesh. He is awesome. He's also my student. I love this kid. Thank you. He really put so many of the sets, ideas, getting this backstage together. Working with Miss Donna. I don't think she's here tonight. Her daughter wasn't well, but she worked with him, but he really, gosh, thank you, honey, for that, everything you've done. Up at the top, we have Ryan on the sound. And we have Justin and Christian on lights. I have to give an incredible shout out to my husband. My husband David was with me like 100 hours this week, and he had to work. And I mean, I could not have done any of this without him. And I love you, honey, thank you. And anything else? Oh, the platform, Mr. Brendan Malone, are you here? Brendan built that platform with some of the men from our church. Hopefully, I think they're coming tomorrow night, the Malones, but Brendan works on movie sets. So we have a big boon here in this church for doing our theater productions. We are so blessed. Thank you to the security crew back there. I see Rich and Dan and Pastor Chris. All the moms who came out. There are moms here who did not sit in the audience tonight, so they can be in the back helping with our kids. And I just thank all of you moms. My girls came and helped and did miking and concessions, and we couldn't have done this without everyone's help, and it's a joy to do it, right? It is such a joy to see the fruit of what we've put together. So I'm gonna leave you a few minutes. What? Oh, Pastor Chris. I love Pastor Chris. Compass Church allows us to take over their building every single day of the week. And they have been so good to us, and we have a home to do what we do, because believe it or not, a lot of places said no. And I'm so blessed that this place said yes. This is where I do go to church too. And we sold out both shows literally in a couple of days. So we'll just do more, because we have a small space. We can only fit a little over 100 people. But I'm so grateful to our church for allowing us to do what we do. Thank you, Chris and Kristen. Love you guys. Okay. Oh, Michelle, thank you for fixing up all of our costumes and going back there and sewing. Thank you so much for all that. Thanks to all of our parents, donations. These kids fundraised thousands of dollars for that program, for all this stuff, the fundraisers, all of the people who you guys got ads from. Show them the program, show them what we did to honor their businesses. We thank you so much for all that. This died. I think I'm done now. But anyway. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna give you a few minutes if you wanna take pictures with your kids, but then they will go back, parents cannot go backstage, and then, they'll come out back to you with their stuff.